Worldwide, some 80 million people are in need of a wheelchair. Many are left to crawl or be carried by others because of a lack of resources. Others stay hidden away. Now, two faith-based ministries are working to change their situations by delivering the gift of mobility and the message of Christ to those who need it most. CBN's Brody Carter has this story.
In many parts of the world, a wheelchair can mean the difference between a life in the dirt and a life with dignity.
We feel motivated by Jesus to do this work. In a way, it's sort of an homage to all of the things that Jesus did when he was here, which is serving the most marginalized. The Bible says the least of these.
That's the heartbeat behind Free Wheelchair Mission, a ministry built on a simple design and relentless faith. Each chair provided is built to last, made for rough terrain to those like DeWitt in Ethiopia or Linda in Guatemala. The gift offers newfound freedom, a chance to rejoin their community, and a tangible sign that God has not forgotten them.
When I bend down and I give out a wheelchair, and that person is praying for me, and I think when I go there that I'm going to be telling them about Jesus, and they're actually showing me who Jesus is.
That mission begins at their Southern California headquarters and spreads across 95 countries with more than 1.5 million wheelchairs delivered. Joining them in answering this call is Joni and Friends, which refurbishes chairs through its Wheels for the World program.
And we have 12 prisons throughout the United States that recondition those as a part of our ministry. We get all the parts together, we do the training, and these prisoners who are often recommended by chaplains work in a Joni wheelchair restoration center in 12 prisons throughout the U.S.
President Sean Thornton says each reconditioned set of wheels is only the beginning. The ministry also hosts family retreats for families living with a wide range of disabilities. Worldwide, an estimated 1.3 billion people live with a disability. And according to Thornton, many of those must still fight for access to churches that have deemed the least of these an inconvenience.
The church just doesn't want the uncomfortableness or the disruption of a wheelchair sitting in an aisle or something. They're asked not to come back. A common thread of families is that they're told, you're not welcome here because you're too disruptive.
Since the Americans with Disabilities Act does not cover churches, Thornton estimates only about 5% in the U.S. are fully accessible. This reality fills the need that both organizations seek to fill.
In that wheelchair, we allow for that person, especially those that are believers and have been praying for one, to see in a tangible way that they are loved and not forgotten by him.
Although the work is far from over, each smile from someone lifted out of the dirt proves a simple chair can be a vehicle for a miracle. Brody Carter, CBN News.
Mobility and accessibility are easily taken for granted. Gordon?
Well, I was at a wheelchair distribution in the Philippines, and it was absolutely moving. A young man came, and he brought his, the only way he could get around was a little makeshift cart that he had assembled himself, and it had these wheels on the bottom, all homemade, wooden. And the joy on his face when he got a brand new wheelchair, and the excitement that now he could go to places he didn't have access to before. What a wonderful thing, what a wonderful ministry. If you want more news, more information about that wheelchair ministry, you can find it at cbnnews.com.